Hey there, Ulti Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokémon Y. In the last episode, we went through a swamp. In this episode, we're going into a mushroom-infested clock tower, which is apparently a fashion studio of some sort. Does that person have, like, bug eyes? What? Howdy, Miss Pouty. It's a fairy chim. Bet you never seen one of those before. Yep. Ah, so you're a Sabrina gym. Oh, I see. Alright, well, let's see what we got here, then. Ooh, it's like a toy box. It's like a dollhouse. I get it. I get it. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going along the bottom rung. Okay, there's nothing else in this room. I haven't even found a trainer yet, which is weird. Alright, finally a trainer. Hi. Yeah, I made that connection. You didn't need to spell it out for me, lady. Furisodi. Girl Blossom. I have no idea what that is. Oh, hey, it's Klefki. Klefki is cool. It is a keyring, and I love the audacity of that. It's a fairy steel type, I think. Alright, well, I have learned about steel... Fuck you. Wow, that did a lot more damage. I'm actually kind of surprised. That did a decent amount of damage, all things considered. I guess that's just the power of stab and whatnot. Curlia. Wow. Cleva, you're a lot stronger now. I like it. I'm definitely a big fan. This Torment is really annoying, but whatever. Doesn't matter. She's also faster now, too. At least I feel like she's faster. Granbull. Lots of old Pokemon that have been given the fairy type, in case you were not aware of that. So the Gardevoir line, the Granbull line, the fairy line, for obvious reasons, have all become fairies. Moile, if we'll find one. What else? Azumarill, I think. Also, I have the Thunderbolt TM, but I honestly don't know if I want to use it right now. Because Parabolic Charge is really good for getting health, and Volt Tackle is really good for being able to switch out. And I also like having Bulldoze and other things. I don't want, like, entirely electric-type moves on her. Hi. A certain type of move has no effect. Yeah, it's Dragon-type. Because that's why Fairy-type was made, to counter Dragon-type. And thus Fairy-type became the best type in the game. Slurpuff! Heal me up, please. Okay, you got high special defense. Hey, no fair. I'm trying to heal up. You're not allowed to heal up and eat me. Slurpuff is a new Pokemon we haven't seen yet. I mentioned it earlier when talking about Aromatisse and Spritzy and whatnot, and like the Sachet and like the trade evolution things. So I can't even get a Swirlix or Slurpuff in this game if I wanted to. But it exists. It's neat. It's a food-based thing. It's fine. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It kind of exists for me. Which is totally valid for Pokemon. I think that there's always going to be Pokemon that are just you're indifferent to, and that's fine. Like, there's always animals in real life you're indifferent to. It doesn't really matter. Well, I guess I found my way to the gym leader. I'm actually going to save this time. Can I talk to you from behind? I can. Why are your eyes like this, lady? You look possessed. So you run all the way through my gym, fluttering down to me on a fortunate wind. And I suppose you have earned yourself the right to a battle as a reward for your efforts. I am Valerie, who leads this fairy-type gym. I hope your visit will prove entertaining to you. The elusive fairy types may appear frail as a breeze and delicate as a bloom, but they are strong. Why are your eyes like that? You're like an alien! It's so fucking creepy, holy fuck! Get out of my face! I don't want to deal with you. Alright, well, I'm still higher level than you, so bulldoze it is. Okay. And now parabolic charge. Usually that's done stronger anyway. Okay, I'll crit hit. Sure, I'll take that. Miles dead. Yay. A Sager to level 44. Yay. Mr. Mime. Oh, I guess you're a fairy type now too? Sure, fine. If you want to be a fairy, you can be a fairy. Selenia, get out here. Use Light Screen, which will protect against special moves, so it's a good thing that I've got you out. I'm gonna Swords Dance. Uses Psychic, that's not gonna do much. And now I'll use another Shadow Sneak. Well, another? No. This is the first one. Alright, Mr. Mime's down. And Sylveon is your ace. Okay. What am I going to do for the thumbnail then? I already used Sylveon in the thumbnail, I think. Because I've been making thumbnails as I play through the game. And usually I make the thumbnail when I fight a gym. I have it based on what the gym leader's ace is. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that here. If I attack you again, you're just going to be put into healing range. But I suppose you healing up is gonna be better than a turn otherwise, and also I might just be immobilized anyway. Yep, okay, whatever. You tried, Selenia. You actually, that is a good thing. You wore out the other thing. Deluge is not gonna be useful here. You know what? My Sylveon's better than yours. I could skill swap our cute charms. I'll just Moonblast. Alright, you're definitely healing up now. Looks like it's gonna be a 3-hit KO from full health. Based on this. Maybe 4-hit. Yep, okay. That wasn't hard at all. You're easy. Get your face off of my screen. I don't want to look at you. I just want to stop looking at you. You give me Dazzling Gleam. I'm sure that might be useful. Go away. You want to be a Pokemon? Is that why you messed up your eyes and gave yourself Audino wings for some reason? Get me out of here. This place is creepy. Alright, goodbye. Someone's talking to me. Ugh. Hey, did you know that we can have hand-holding? Can't possibly be any other way to get us to go to the Pokeball Factory. You know, in the old days, in the old games, either the gym would be locked off before the Pokeball Factory, or you could just do one or the other in either order you wanted. And then something in the Pokeball Factory would prevent you from progressing on the next route. What? Why are you guys just standing here? Okay. Oh good, now you guys are here too. 5's a crowd. Okay, well everyone's running away now. I guess that's how they get the Team Flare dude out? Okay. Well, they're the distraction then. Pokeball Factory, go! Hi. How dare you mock Team Flare? Oh, okay, I'm not fighting you. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll take that. If you're gonna save me an annoying battle, I'll take it. You've got to make a name for yourself. Your name's just Grunt. Hello. I can hit you with a Psychic-type move. BRB while I get my Psychic-type user out. Well, actually, now it probably doesn't matter. So here, I'll put out Talenia, because Talenia will go first anyway. And Talenia will probably dodge any... Okay, you used the ground-type thing. The one thing that could have affected me. Don't you feel clever now. You'd use Poison or Fighting, it wouldn't have hit me, but no, of course. I'd use Ground for some... For some reason, I had Electric type out. Of course he was gonna use Ground. I'm an idiot. Well, I guess I couldn't guarantee that it was gonna have a ground type move, but at the very least it makes sense why I would use a ground type move. I had an electric type out. I'm an idiot. Okay. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Okay. What else are you gonna have? A Mightyena. Exciting. I feel like these kinds of battles would be so much more interesting. Oh, okay. I feel like these battles would be so much more interesting. It's so weird that the number doesn't update there. They would be more interesting if just, like, I don't know, if you did more. Like, if there were less of the grunts, but, like, the grunts themselves had more Pokemon, and more interesting Pokemon, like, an actual variety on top of that, I feel like that would be so much better than just, like, a bunch of random grunts that stop you every few minutes with, like, one or two Pokemon that are just the same Pokemon over and over again. Like, quality over quantity. Just because you have a lot of grunts doesn't mean that it's hard or interesting. In fact, it usually makes it less interesting. That's definitely one of the things that Pokemon Coliseum had in favor of it, is that, like, not only did it have just a wide variety of Pokemon, but, like, every battle had something interesting going on with it. Because there were usually at least, like, 2, if not 4 Pokemon, because of the double battle concept. Like, I don't know. Not like Coliseum and especially not XD were perfect, but, like, I feel like, in general, like, I feel like there was more to do in those random encounter fights than in these ones. Usually. Because usually those ones would at least have, like, 3 or so things going on. I don't really need Cleva out in front anymore. I can probably shift them out. Because, like, they're getting a lot... She's getting a lot of experience. And, like, she's my highest level right now, actually, so, like, might be good to put out, like, Talania or something. Just so that someone else is getting, like, more of the high-up experience, you know? That sort of thing. Okay. Pokemon. I got a lot of level 44s. Also, I'm kind of realizing that I think Anita's gonna wind up being the one who I end up eventually replacing. While Anita's not necessarily a bad Pokemon, I feel like she just is type coverage I don't need. I've got Deluge, and Deluge has been awesome, and Deluge has Bug-type stuff. I haven't really needed Dark-type. And I have Psychic moves elsewhere, so it's just like, I don't know, I haven't really felt a need to use Anita. I haven't had a need. Lol. What is this? Oh. Reverses the conveyor belt. Is that good? I mean, it's a way I can go back, I guess. So I guess that's a shortcut? Hi! Yes, because Pokeballs are the only ones. Oh, there's a healing center here. That's incredibly generous of you, considering that there's been, like, nothing to warrant that, but whatever. Okay, that trainer just had a Swallow. Oh, I haven't been here yet. Like, this is where I'm trying to go, is up here. I didn't even realize that. Work for Team Flare! Or just pay us $5 million. What in the world are you thinking? I'll never forgive any group that tries to take all the Pokeballs for itself. Let's blow this place to smithereens. Hi. Team Flare admin. Well, I gotta admit, she at the very least does have some style to her. Okay, well, you're gonna use a Dark-type thing on me. I don't like that. I don't want that. So let's swap out to Deluge. And now I'll kiss you. Mwah. Problem solved. Houndoom, you're probably gonna try and burn the hell out of me? But I can kiss you anyway. Ooh. Interesting. So Dark type is not affected by Fairy. Unless Fire resists Fairy. That might also be the case. I could kind of see that, Fire being strong on Fairy, maybe? As well, because, like, Fairies usually, like, live in forests and whatnot. I don't know. Have some water. Goodbye. And that's all this person has. It's 2 Pokemon. Even though we have 6 gym badges. I don't understand why there's, like, just so few Pokemon on the teams in this game. Psych Up. What is that gonna do? I don't need you to hypnotize yourself, I'm fine. You don't even have a name. I like the white and red, but, like, you don't even have a name, so I don't care. Ooh, this is double... Oh, fucking... Fine. Fine. Have we had a double battle in this game that wasn't the partner battle? Why do the scientists get names, but the admin doesn't? Also, they only have 2 Pokemon! Again! Ah! Oh, whatever. You have a dark type, so I'm just going to... What's it? Oh, yeah, Fire must resist Fairy, because Dark type is weak to Fairy. That absolutely has to be what it is. Okay, well, that's interesting. Fire is resistant. Good to know. Hello, you identified me. Okay. Use Spark, yeah, I knew that was coming. It's fine, I will just heal it all back right now. Actually, Light Screen's not too bad here. That'll make the Spark do less damage. It bit the Meowstic anyway. Alright, and Liepard's dead. Considering I can't control what the Meowstic does, that is a decent option. I don't care if you flinch. Alright, sure, I'll Bug Buzz you, I guess. I don't think anything I would do anything super great, so I'll just do what I got. Alright, well, I don't want Deluge to die here, so I'll just swap in... I guess it doesn't necessarily matter too much. Talenia, sure. It's not gonna use Bite on Deluge, that's for sure. Yep, that's pretty much what I expected and wanted. And now I can Shadow Sneak this thing to death. Not a problem. I feel like having to fight... Quiver Dance. I feel like having to fight alongside a partner is just unnecessary annoyance. Boost special attack, special defense, and speed? In one? Oh shit. Oh damn. That's really fucking good. I guess out of all these options, I don't need Draining Kiss, because I have fairy coverage elsewhere. And I feel like being able to paralyze is good, because I took that off of Clever. Ciliosa and Bryon... What are those names? Celosia. And Bryony. Okay. Weirdos. So lame, what a shame. We got beat. They stole those Pokeballs. Okay. I'll take the Master Ball, sure. And you can have the one you didn't pick. Okay, sure. Okay, well, we saved the Pokeball factory, I guess. Hi. They have to clean up. You guys haven't even been paying attention to this stuff? Whatever. Dende Mill Town is next. Okay, thanks, Shauna. Everyone's okay. Alright, goodbye. Hollow clip received. Yay. Woman, we're bringing you this special bulletin. The Pokeball factory has been attacked. The identities are unknown. It's not expected to have any effect on Pokeballs. Cool. Thank you for interrupting me there. I guess they're just trying to let you know, hey, we know they just said they took all the Pokeballs, but they didn't actually take all the Pokeballs. You can still buy them. And I guess it is a little decent to have that, like... It's decent to have that in, like, you know... narrative context, rather than just, like, having it be something that people might then thus question is like, oh, but why can you buy Pokeballs if they stole all the Pokeballs? It's whatever. It's whatever. I think this is the way I'm supposed to go next. If I check the map, it'll probably tell me. Yeah, Dende Mill. Apparently a lost hotel nearby. And a frost cavern. Then we have Route 17 and Anastar City. Coraway Town and Snowbell City. So I think this is the next town with a gym in it, and then this is the last gym. Snowbell. Anastar and Snowbell. So I think Coraway and Dendemil are just kind of extra things. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Y, I think I'm gonna head to Dendemil Town, probably end somewhere like Route 17, unless there's like a big interruption thing. I don't think I'm gonna go on every route because I've already been over-leveled, so I'm just gonna skip some trainers, I think, and just, like, exist however I can. I'll just try and get to Anastar as quickly as possible, basically. So, that'll be next time on Let's Play Pokemon Y. So... this stone looks bisexual. Almost. Orange bisexual. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon. Do I have any things good to use? Dazzling Gleam is 80 power. But Moonblast is better than that, so I don't need it. Torment, Thunderbolt. Charge Beam, I don't need. Grass, not. No one can learn Fly. Yeah, I can have a fighting type move if I want. Yeah, I don't think I need to use any of my TMs just yet. Grass Knot is tempting, but I'll save it for later. Anyway, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Y, I already said what I'm going to be doing, so thanks everybody for stopping by and watching. I'll see you guys next time. I'll say multiple times because that's just who I am as a person. Goodbye.